Are you ready? Where all my Cronos Tectonic fam? They're live. Tectonic isolated pools. Let me tell you what you guys need to know. Right now, there's some members of the United States government trying to build an anti-crypto rallying army. I wonder if they are aware that the Cronos fam is ready to go because fortune favors the brave. Let me tell you the whole thing, guys, because right now we were talking days ago how Cronos needs to step it up when it comes to building, development, integrations, and that TVL. What are we supposed to do when we have a bunch of chains ahead of us, right? We're right now in the 10th position by TVL. It's looking at around $445 million, and some other ones are skyrocketing, passing a billion. And here's the deal. We need more builders. We need more teams coming to Cronos. That's the big deal. How can Tectonic grow in price? How can Tectonic grow in TBL and in users and in value? By having more eyeballs coming in. And that is exactly why I'm pretty happy to be a Cronos Accelerator mentor, telling the teams how to, the communities want them to be integrated with them. It's going to be a fantastic deal. Right now, as I mentioned a couple days ago, isolated and the main single pools. What is the difference? Well, you're not compromising the entire protocol, and in an isolated one, it's a great chance if you have a higher risk token project, you still can participate, you can still have borrows and supply, but of course you have your nice private pool that people can go ahead and have fun with you and make money as they go, as people use it. And here's the deal. The first isolated pool, there was a partnership with another great Cronos project called Veno, and it's almost approaching the 1 million Elcro pool supply. That's great news. Let's get down to business. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. Welcome aboard. Now, price of Tectonic, as of right now, not doing great when it comes to pumping, but still holding strong. And there we have a descending triangle. I'll show you right now. Is this one. We talked about before how it does look it's going to go lower. Do I care? Not really. Because we're early, still in a bear market, trying to get out as Bitcoin already scratching the 29,000. But imagine with all the garbage that we have right now in the economy, the banks, the FUD, CFTC, SEC, FOMC, and oh man, Elizabeth Warren. I'm honestly super excited we are at this level. We should be much lower, but we're holding strong. They have no idea the war we can put up against them because we are the great army of crypto. Now, everybody, what's going on? Well, Tectonic right now is having a great time. A lot of people posting about this. Shout out to 777px.cro for posting this night Tectonic thread. You want to know more about the isolated? Go ahead and take a look at it. It does explain really great stuff. I'm just going to show you really quick. It goes through what the Tectonic core functions are, lending and borrowing, which is exactly what it is. The number one TBL on DeFi Llama from Cronos chain. We have the single cross, the one I mentioned, right? All assets are stored in a single pool, right? But the isolated pool, multiple lending markets. And if we come to the main page, you have the main pool where we have about $191 million main supply. That's a lot of money, but this was much higher if you go to the analytics. It's been lower, it's been down the times, and people selling up, whatever, getting out. But I'm happy that we have a great millions of dollars in great supply. When it comes to the first isolated one, if you guys like to borrow or supply, especially borrow, because that's the utilization of a protocol like Tectonic lending. Remember, we have Aave, we have Compound, we have other top tier on Ethereum based lending protocols. There's a bunch of people borrowing from them, right? So obviously we want Tectonic to exactly do what I've been saying since the very beginning. More value utilization and utility. That's the key. And I'm happy to see Cronos projects intertwine, trying to make Cronos stronger. I'm going to make a parenthesis here, right? There's another project that everybody knows called MMF. And right now, MMF has broadened its scope to Polygon and now coming to Arbitrum. And I see a lot of backlash to those moves, right? I talked a little bit about that, in our previous video, because the people are saying stay in Cronos or kind of do something good instead of just kind of repeating the same cycle that you're gonna pump and dump and that's it. Building is what is required, and cross chain as well. And Tectonic, maybe one day they will decide to branch out to another different blockchain, and that's fine because that's what we need, more eyeballs to know what in the world we're supposed to be offering, right? But definitely don't let the prices of the bear market mess with the value that they offer. All the teams are not perfect, but we're happy to be here supporting, because at the end of the day, guys, if we don't support each other when it comes to Cronos, nobody else will. We have pretty cool names and pretty cool people working on them, right? We see a lot of support from the Cronos chain team. By the way, we have Ken Timpson coming up late April talking about everything that's going on. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions for him as well. Liquid staking, here's Ben on Tectonic right here. Good that they have a new partnership. And of course, Pharaoh, which is another place that you can get some Crow. So I have for you the Medium, and here it is. So what is Venom Finance? Explains right what it is. And the Tectonic team, FYI, they reach out to me for a review on this one. And obviously we want to give our thoughts when it comes to how useful this is going to be. Now, there are 4 possible ways you can be rewarded using the Crow pool. This is if you want to, of course, go ahead and start using this isolated pool, right? Be a yield farmer on Tectonic, Crow pool tokens and parameters. Use your tokens, to earn more Venom Finance, earn staking rewards from holding Crow on Venom Finance, and become a liquidity pool on Pharaoh protocol. There's many different ways if you, of course, want to participate and get some Venom tokens. What's next for isolated pools? Well, they're in the process of working with other partners to launch new isolated pools. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We know the price looks like this, but this is what I like. We need more people. We're adding approximately 1,000 or less new addresses on a daily basis. If you compare that to Binance Smart Chain, they're adding hundreds of thousands of new addresses on a daily basis. We're nowhere even close. We cannot even compare. I know it's hard to say, but it's the reality, and the facts reign all day long. Numbers don't lie. So FYI, everybody, we need more people. In addition to this, we'll also be introducing the ability for users to receive token incentives from more partners. Do watch for more details to come. Love it. Just do know that the isolated pools, guys, will be a little more riskier, but of course, that's why you have your own. And this one is barely approaching the $1 million. No big Cronos whales have arrived yet, but it's good that the retail investors are having a first touch base on this one, guys, right? It is exactly what we want. At the end of the day, you know that it's gonna be more buzz when it comes to Tectonic, as long as the main metric of success in crypto rallies. And what that is, the price. However, I'm happy to see the Tectonic army, the community on Discord. Shout out to everybody and all the community managers as well. Here it is, Tectonic. Thank you for the support. Thank you for reaching out to me. And now, publicly, I'm asking you if you want to stop by with the Tectonic team for a live that I've been saying, you guys, if you want to do it. I believe there's a bunch that we discuss, and we can have the entire army community on a live, questions and answers back and forth, and just have an amazing time. Everyone does it. I don't see why we couldn't. Am I wrong? Let me know, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Really good news. Let's continue. There's a bunch to do, and the war on crypto, we already won. Peace.